Hi guys, Anel Tunes here, the African Mix Master. I'm back again in another tutorial. And today we're going to be talking about EQ. This is a song again by Mugaba. It's called Lanji. I get an artist. And I should say that I'm very lucky and very blessed to be working with such talented musicians. So let's listen to the song that we're dealing with.
And I will sing for you songs every day like do re mi fa sol la ti do yeah yakuyimbilanga do re mi fa sol la ti do yeah babo mwenya
And I'm going to be using this Pro Q3. This is one of the best equalizers that has been made on the market, simply because of its transparency and its flexibility. Well, I'm not here to teach you how to use the Pro Q, but of course you can use any other EQ that you have. It will work as long as it sounds good to you. Please enjoy using that one there. But I'll be using this one here because it's my choice. It's my favorite EQ for its flexibility. Now, when I play the song here,
and I will sing for you songs every day.
I want us to pay attention to the frequencies here, to the way the analyzer shows us which frequencies are standing out, which frequencies are where. Let's listen.
And I will sing for you songs every day like do re mi fa sol la ti do yeah yakuyimbilanga do re mi fa sol la ti do yeah babo mwenya.
So when you're EQing a vocal, first and foremost, every person's voice has a limit going down. What I mean going down in the lower octaves, in that bass, that one there. Everyone has the lowest they can go. And in most cases, when you sing, there is that rumble that the microphone records. It normally picks up the room ambience, the build-up within your room that you're recording in the vocals. And that's something we can't hear with our own ears. It really holds the vocal back. It really pulls it down. The voice won't have that freedom of, won't have that sparkle just because of that frequency that is down there that you can't hear. And that's why we use such EQs that really give us a visual representation of whatever is going on down there.
And I will sing for you songs every.
When you look here, you can see what I'm talking about.
And I will sing for you songs every day like do re mi fa sol la ti do yeah yakuyimbilanga.
Right about there. So let me try to EQ it as you're watching, so then we can see how to go about it. And first and foremost, let me take off some other plugins here. I'll take off the dynamic EQ. This is the DSR. This is the compressor. That's okay. So let's begin here.
And I will sing for you songs every day like do re mi fa sol la ti do yeah yakuyimbilanga do re mi fa sol la ti do yeah.
Now I do a high pass filter.
And I will sing for you songs every day like do re mi fa sol la ti do yeah yakuyimbilanga do re mi fa sol la ti do yeah.
Right around there at around 170 hertz. Yes, I see it's a drastic cut, but true, because down there is nothing we need from, because we don't hear anything down there. That's why when I play the voice,
and I will sing for you songs every day like do re mi fa sol la ti do yeah yakuyimbilanga.
I feel his voice, his range is right up to around here. Always try your best not to use only what you see. Use your ears, and in my ears I feel this is where his range stops. So anything below this I don't need because it's useless. I don't hear it anyway. And if you go combining, if all these things go adding up, these lower frequencies that we don't hear, if they go adding up in the different voices in the song, in the different instruments, at the end of the day, you get a stuffed up mix, a mix that is so rigid, and whenever you try to lift it up to sound big, it just distorts. It's because of these small things that you really don't pay attention to. So be very careful. Okay? So after doing a high pass filter there, now let's listen.
And I will sing for you songs every day like do re mi fa sol la ti do yeah yakuyimbilanga.
I feel that is it. And now, also whenever you're mixing, avoid isolating, avoid soloing whatever you're treating for a very long time. Because remember, it's not going to play by itself. It's going to play among other instruments. So for this vocal, we try to listen within the mix.
And I will sing for you songs every day like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, yeah. Yakuyimbilanga, do.
You should be very careful when you try to solo something for a long time and you try to work on it. You may make it sound nice by itself, but when you play it within the mix with everything else playing, you feel like you're missing some elements. Let's try to look for other dirty frequencies, because I still feel it's not a sparkling voice. Yet I need that sparkle. I need that freedom, that airy kind of vocal. My kind of style of EQing is mainly reductive EQ or subtractive equalization. So I normally take out the bad frequencies. I rarely boost, only if need be. But in most cases, I just take out the bad frequency that I don't like. And how do I find these frequencies? This is what I'm going to do now.
And I will sing for you songs every day like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, yeah.
Right about there, I feel it's just too much. I don't need it in my mix. But remember, you just have to take out just enough. Okay.
And I will sing for you songs every day like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, yeah. Yakuyimbilanga, do, re, mi, fa.
By how much, I don't know. You just have to use your ears. You have to feel like that's enough. Okay. Otherwise, you may overdo it and the voice loses the body, because in this particular frequency here, this is where the body of the voice is, the body of the vocal is. So just be very, very, very careful whenever you're trying to do a reductive EQ. Don't just overdo it. Let me solo it so we listen in solo.
And I will sing for you songs every day like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, yeah. Yakuyimbilanga, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la.
You just feel it gets life. It gets opened a little bit just by removing this particular frequency, this one frequency. But I feel there's still some more frequencies around the same area that we can still go with. Let me try to look for them.
And I will sing for you songs every day like do, re, mi, fa.
Right about there. I'll kick this one out also. And I'll make it a little bit wider. And we listen.
And I will sing for you songs every day like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, yeah. Yakuyimbilanga, do, re, mi.
If I solo.
And I will sing for you songs every day like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, yeah. Yakuyimbilanga, do.
When I bypass.
And I will sing for you songs every day like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, yeah. Yakuyimbilanga.
You hear whenever I turn on the EQ, the vocal gets more highs. You understand? It gets more sparkle just by removing the lower frequencies. Remember, I have not touched anything here. I have not boosted any highs. But just by removing these unwanted frequencies, trying to reduce them, automatically we get the sparkle. We begin hearing the sparkle. That's something you need to really pay attention to. And bear in mind that every time you overdo something, every time you overdo a reduction in these lower frequencies, you create another problem. These high frequencies will become more harsh and more audible. That means later we shall have to deal with them with a different plugin. I'll not use this particular EQ to sort that out. But as we go in my tutorials, I'll be sharing how we can get rid of that. But for now,
and I will sing for you songs every day like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, yeah. Yakuyimbilanga, do, re, mi, fa, sol.
Let me try to look for another frequency here that is not pleasing to my ears.
And I will sing.
I feel that just a little bit, just a pinch. So I'll make this this cue very narrow. This notch, just knock out this particular one frequency.
And I will sing for you songs every day like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, yeah. Yakuyimbilanga, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, yeah. Kabo mwenya mwenya. And I will sing for you songs every day.
Right about there, I just feel it sounds fine. I feel it has gotten the life it was looking for. It's now a bit airy. It's flying. It's not a rigid, it's not a stuffed up vocal. Mainly this particular frequency here is the proximity, the distance between the microphone and the person singing. And then this one here is mainly the room, the booth from which this guy recorded from. I believe that's enough. Just by sweeping through, you can even make as many cues as you want. Some vocals are not the same. Others will be, you'll have to create a lot more bands here to get rid of the bad frequencies. That's enough for now. Keep watching for my next tutorials. Please subscribe to this channel, Aneltunes. Also, feel free to send me a message on WhatsApp or email me or inquire or comment down here and ask any question. I'll be glad to reply or do a video on whatever challenges you're facing as you mix African music. Bye-bye for now.